Changing passive to active verbs involves 4 steps. First, find the subject of your sentence. Then, find the verb of your sentence. Now, if the verb is acting upon the subject, it is a passive verb or a verb in the passive voice. Change this to active voice by making the subject the actor rather than the acted upon. Our example comes from a website of a company marketing security alarms, and the context here is a paragraph in which the preceding sentence has told us that most burglar alarms are in fact triggered by the wind or insects or animals, and this sentence says, as a result, most alarm situations are not attended by police. As always, we'll copy and paste the sentence we're working on. To make sure that the editing we're doing is actually improving things. Now, first step, find the subject, and in this case it's situations. I've done the subject in blue for you. Find the verb, which I've done in red. Are not attended, in this case it's a negative verb. And you can quickly see that the thing not being attended, things are in fact situations. So here we have a situation where the subject of the sentence, rather than being the actor of the verb, is being acted upon by the verb. Now, typically you'll see passive verbs constructed like this. There will be an auxiliary, which is a form of the verb to be, which we refer to as state of being, so in this case it's are, and a past participle, a verb with ed at the end of it, or an irregular past participle. So this is common. Now, who in this story is the actor, or the actors? Well, it's police, but they're stuck at the end of the sentence in a prepositional phrase, by police, which modifies the verb, are not attended, by telling us who is not attending. And this is also typical of passive construction. You'll often see, in fact you'll usually see in a passive sentence, the actor stuck at the end of the sentence behind a preposition stuck on at the end of the verb. Now, to change this, we're going to take the actors, police, and make them the subject. Put them in blue where situations was. Now, we're getting rid of the state of being, are attended, not, and changing it to an action, do not attend. What do they not attend? Well, most alarm situations. So we'll take that from the front, move it to the back. The sentence now reads, as a result, police do not attend most alarm situations. It is one word shorter, and you'll notice when you change a passive sentence to active, you will almost always reduce the word count. But I want to go a step further with this one, actually, because even though the verb is technically active, it is still negative. We're saying what the police do not do, when it would be a bit more interesting to tell us, our readers, what the police do. So if they are not attending most alarm situations, what are the police doing? Well, they are ignoring most alarms. And that sentence does the same job, but much more dramatically and in even fewer words, 7 as opposed to 11 or 12. When it comes to changing passive sentences to active, I want you to remember this. To make your writing more effective, make the subject of your sentence the actor in your story.